You're watching ISTV English News. I'm Subala Kangaram. Let's see the top stories. National highway improvement works can be quality controlled and state economy improved with works handed over to PWD, opined many. And pension amount of journalists in Manipur very less, says IJU Vice President Gitatha Pathak. And now the news in detail. Many have opined that handing over national highway improvement works to the state PWD will not only ensure quality control but also help improve the state economy. One of the engineers taking care of the road improvement works on the national highways in the state said the total stretch of the national highways in Manipur is 1,744 kilometers, in which the length of the Imphal-Juri road is 222 kilometers, while Imphal-Dimapur road is 210 kilometers. On the other hand, Imphal-More road is 107 kilometers. The point to be noted is that the state PWD has been assigned to work on only 108 kilometers of the total 1,744. The improvement of Imphal-Juri road is being worked on by a ministry-owned company called National Highway Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited. And on the other hand, no official assignment has been given to anyone for improvement of the Imphal-More road. The ministry is liable to pay 9% of the total work expenses as state revenue if the work is assigned to the state PWD. For instance, the ministry is liable to pay 9 crore rupees as state revenue for a 100 crore rupees project assigned to the state PWD. As such, assigning the work to the state PWD will make a huge collection of revenue that can be used to recuperate the shortage of funds for the much demanded 7th pay commission in the state. On the other hand, he expressed his desire for the government to supervise the ongoing work of Imphal-Juri road properly. According to rules, any national highway should have 5 drains for every 1 kilometer stretched on the road. However, the Imphal-Juri road caves in very often as such rules were not implemented while improving the road. He appealed to the government to hand over the project to the state PWD so that best contractors can be selected for the project. He also expressed his desire for the bureaucrats and pen pushers to be honest themselves and allow the engineers to work according to the rules. Quality can be controlled in the improvement of the Imphal-Juri road when all this are fulfilled, the well-informed engineer said. And on the other hand, passage on the Imphal-Juri road that was cut due to caving in of the road at Sinam village has been reopened after the officials completed repair of the damage. Stranded trucks and commuters crossed the area from both sides of the road after the opening. Members of AMJU led by the union's president-in-charge K. Saroj felicitated member of PCI and IJU at Hotel Classic. Member of the Press Council of India PCI and Secretary of IJU Balwinder Singh, Vice President of Indian Journalists Union IJU and President of Journalists Union of Assam Gitatha Pathak, and advisor to the Journalists Union of Assam Thomas Alex arrived in the state on June 16. Simple gifts were presented to the member of PCI, IJU and JUA at the solemn felicitation. Talking to media persons, IJU Vice President Gitatha Pathak said the pension amount given to the journalists in Manipur by the government is very less. Retired journalists in Assam get 8,000 rupees per month at present. Preparations have been made to increase it to 10,000 rupees. On the other hand, journalists in Tripura have started getting 10,000 rupees per month after they agitated for 15,000. Scribes of Manipur should demand for at least 10,000 rupees per month. Besides, the accredited journalists of Manipur are entitled of the benefits made available by the centre, such as concession on railway ticket bookings, etc.
State capital, the railway department should install one railway reservation counter along with the concessional card to the journalists.
For journalists?
Yeah.
Member of the PCI, Balwinder Singh, said the executive members of the council are on a visit to Manipur in order to find out the difficulties faced by the journalists of the state. The PCI will discuss the challenges faced by the journalists in the northeastern region at the upcoming PCI meet to be held on June 22 in Delhi.
I plan to meet some journalists here in Imphal to listen their grievances. I am going to attend a press council meeting on 22nd, so we meet some of them and listen to them. This is the other.
Birth anniversary of All India Congress Committee President Rahul Gandhi was celebrated today at Children Home Deolalan, Raja Dumbra's Women's Home Nomaibung and Old Age Home Kumbi, organized by Manipur Pradesh Youth Congress Committee. President of Manipur Pradesh Youth Congress Committee Amir Hussain, Secretary of Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee M. Subhash Chandra, President of Manipur Mahila Kalyan Samiti A. Bimola and many members of Youth Congress attended the celebration at Deolalan. In connection with the celebration, rice bags, potato bags, pulses and edible oils were handed over to the children at the home. Explaining the inner meaning of celebrating Rahul Gandhi's birth anniversary, President of Manipur Youth Congress Committee Amir Hussain said Rahul Gandhi's work is mainly focused for the destitute families, particularly women and children across the nation, as well as his effort to discuss about the present financial issue in Parliament. The aim of celebrating his birthday is to make the people aware of the relentless efforts Rahul Gandhi has been carrying out for the people.
India ki Parliament Dalit Singhi, minority Singhi, the Congress Singhi, Yam the Total Sing the Mahana Parliament, Pukaliva, Boss Race, Mam Toribo Maps, Masiki message pinning money, the same way the Naran Singhi and employment issues, the atrocities, ki Hangalapa, the economy ki matangda, the Toantoam issues in the Siki message, Youth Congress ki Karmi Sing, Sika Mahaki, Mapungmita, but the Mailena, weighing a sea, Toantoam districts in the Kucha program. Thank you.
MLA of Wabagai Fazur Rahim inspected the condition of flood-affected families at Irong Makhalekai in Wabagai constituency. The MLA maintained that efforts will be made to prevent such inconveniences faced by the people during flood in future. He appealed to the politicians not to make any false promises, taking the advantage of flood.
Temporary closing permanent closing Tilpan Kajalaga, Mimaka later, was no lake, Gari, Chakapayam, Level Tibu, Kudum Tibu, Azimatu Lambisha, Makana, Sheman, Honori.
And on the other hand, more than 1,000 residents of Irong Chesaba Makhalekai in Thoubal district have been nudged into the pit of difficulties as the retaining wall of Imphal River bridged up to a stretch of 500 meters. Irong Chesaba Development Forum has drawn the attention of the authority concerned to extend all possible help to flood victims of the area. Talking to media persons, advisor to the Development Forum, Azizur Rahman said about 300 houses have been flooded in the area. The residents are taking shelter at tent houses built on the highlands around the flooded area. He expressed his desire for the local MLA to extend immediate help.
Navina appeal tawjari loinana ising mayeng takre haiduna su yum sing asidagi jawrana thama phoba yum do sang mayadana dumbang praja sing se awaba khangadori asigumaba matam asida humanitarian aid daga laiba Delhi changdaba yadaba polam sing adusu sarkar gi maikai dagi pangwa yaba mateng pangbinaba ai ICDF Irong Chesaba Development Forum ge advisor am oina prin amasung
A free medical camp jointly organized by District Health Society Thoubal along with Medical Officer Thoubal was held at Irong in Thoubal district. Medicines were distributed free of cost at the camp. The free medical camp was organized under Thoubal district administration. Program manager of Thoubal district CH Basanta said the camp was organized to prevent from various diseases.
Medical team
The government has given new postings for at least 20 IPS and MPS officers in order to maintain smooth governance. 39 inspectors have also been transferred. During the inspection visit of the stream that flows at Yumnam Patlo in Kondrapom constituency, Peace and Coordinating Secretary Thaudam Hemjit has asserted to the media persons that repairing work of Imphal Cycle Road remains incomplete due to the work order which is in the custody of MLA of Kondrapom constituency Lokeshwar's firm. He further said the work order was handed over to MLA Lokeshwar's firm L. Singh and Co. as well as L. Tarpon Singh on March 2016. The work taken up by Lokeshwar's firm still remains incomplete, although funds for the repairing work have been sanctioned. Quality has not been controlled for blacktopping. As for Tarpon, widening of Patlo Bridge has not begun even though funds have been sanctioned. He appealed to the authority concerned to the blacklist Lokeshwar firm and El Tarpon and not to allow them to work further since the work remains incomplete for more than 2 years.
Tikadar Singh said, "Akogi anu lenga miyang to don't contribute anu lenga sina hariba Tikadar Singh blacklist view lupa ahogi mass financial year to pakaro ma lokre aduga El Singh and Co hariba sina lupa karorani lakh humfutare lokre hariba sing sina lupa pishadi lokra miyang bo hawa nangaliba thongasi ahogiba chahi singa mi ahungi matapta shirabani wawoder paisal laga hojiba thabak sudriba wawoder ki chahi ni matamsu helaba hoji Tikadar Singh sina hariba jaga sida lakpiraga Howji Tabuk Makata, Suga Habasu, Suyaro, Maram, the Howji rainy season, Maram the Asuma rainy season, but the Mr. Tabakamai Sugo, Makata and Karimatabasi, Suba Taragadi, I could PDCM, like my case on Gipur, Pulaga, Tigata, Singadu, Tabuk Tinjagani.
Representatives of the Manipur University Students Union Musu yesterday urged the governor of Manipur to change the incumbent Vice Chancellor of the university in order to save the university. The representatives of the union told media persons that the governor assured them of finding out the facts behind the ongoing nature of administration of the university. The union also met the Chief Minister after meeting the governor. The union said the Chief Minister assured of centre's intervention in order to resolve the issue at the earliest. And on the other hand, the union slammed Professor Adya Prasad Pandey for reacting when it's too late. He is just acting sane, the union added.
However, Numit Kuni Situmina Leshenduna Leru Matunda, Vice Chancellor press conference Talduna Fondo Libawafam Singase, Musubi Saitagi, Mahaki, Tawangasibu condemned Tawi, Loinana, Akoi Governor Nazma Haptulaga, Akoi Unazari, Hariba, Unaruba, the Governor Nasu, Hariba, Akoi Kunjangasi, Yamamaram Zab, Nehava, Wafam Tambiuga, Loinana, Hariba, Asi Matanga, Akoi Union HR Ministry, Aduga, Prime Minister Office, Adu President Office, Nasing Madasu, Akoi, Migration. Talibu di mana sih matangda mahaki over level da honaduna ekoi asung laba BC sinong nabi khongang asida mahaki makai dagi mateng bangane habagi thajabasu thambirai.
3 persons who were injured over land dispute at Kwakta Khuman Awang Lekai at Kwakta Gram Panchayat under the jurisdiction of Moirang Police Station are presently undergoing treatment at the hospital. ABVP Northeast Cell Delhi and social activist Mayalambam Daina Devi presented simple gifts and extended warm welcome to King of Manipur Lechemba Sanachauba at Manipur Bhavan, New Delhi. Director of Veterinary H. Chauba asserted that Rapid Action Team has been formed and has started vaccination program for cattle in flood-affected areas in collaboration with district administration to prevent from various cattle diseases. Straw has been distributed in flood-affected areas at Thambalkhong and Porompat Khetri Lekai yesterday. He further said 4 cows have been killed in flood till date. Several pigs and hens have also been reported to be killed in the flood. The department has been continuing to distribute straw and cattle feeds.
Mari mangan idang hapta mutong ursu mati mo inabai na koi na sum tawjar pani tajing karam gi size to ukse pulap chen thagi ba ani di mai ba khul side sida poultry si maya mama farm se pulap eta tok thok ba enu gi sida कोई मंत्रीपुरी साइड की कितने चंखे लग ले पा किन्हों एरिया से ना मधुगी कोई रिपोर्ट के मैं भी लोई सेमजरी ना कोई ने तोजरी बसी डिस्ट्रिक्ट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन का कोई ताने जरगा डिस्ट्रिक्ट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन का कुछ समझ जरगा कोई ना कितने मतें कितने कोई ना डिपार्टमेंट लोग कुछ सब दुकुम्बा किन्होंने
The 11th State Level Pineapple Fair Kam Youth Festival, which is being organized every year by the development organization Andhro Kendra, will be held from July 14 to 19 for this year at Thambalnu Market Complex, Poiropat, Lamkai for 6 days. Competition for pineapple farmers and Miss Pineapple Queen contest will also be held this year too. Time for a short commercial break. We will be right back. Stay tuned.
Goods and Services Tax GST da register tawiraba taxpayer khuding makna matam chana GSTR 3B monthly return file tawiyu
May thagi GSTR 3B return file tawagi aroiba numitti lakliba June gi tang kundani
Sale changdana return file tawnabagi damakta All Guwahati High Court Building North AOC Department gi Facilitation Center da lakpiduna return file tawiyu
Khanganjariba Department of Taxes Government of Manipur.
Welcome back and moving on. BJP Thoubal Mandal distributed ration to the flood-affected families of Sabaltongba Kunjin Lekai in Thoubal constituency. El Basanta of BJP and President T.H. Arun Kumar led the team in inspecting the condition of flood-affected areas. Around 200 flood-affected families were given 5 kg each of rice, pulses and edible oil. El Basanta said the party has extended all possible assistance to the flood-affected families. A yoga program was held at Imphal College ahead of International Yoga Day, which will be held on May 21. The program was jointly organized by Imphal College Students Union and teachers. Assistant Professor of Chemistry Department, Imphal College, as well as Nodal Officer Dr. R.K. Babita said yoga program has been organized in colleges as per the directives of UGC. And in the national news we have the BJP today withdrew support to the Jammu and Kashmir government led by PDP's Mehbooba Mufti. Terrorism, violence and radicalization have risen and fundamental rights of the citizens are under danger in the valley. Sujat Bukhari's killing is an example. We discussed the situation in Jammu and Kashmir and how much we have achieved since forming the government in the state, BJP leader Ram Madhav said at the press conference in New Delhi, where he announced the decision. Mufti has tendered her resignation and governor's rule is likely to be implemented in the state. PDP spokesperson Rafi Ahmad Mir said this came as a shock, but it was not surprising. It was not unexpected. There were certain contentious issues between the two parties. And before we wind up the top stories once again, National Highway improvement works can be quality controlled and state economy improved with works handed over to PWD, opined many. And pension amount of journalists in Manipur very less, says IJU Vice President Gitartha Pathak. Thank you so much for joining with us and good night.